In this module, I'm going to tell you how you can keep dating app conversations alive. Once again, this doesn't matter whether it's Tinder, Bumble or Hinge or any other dating app, it's all the same. Many people I coach on dating apps find that conversations usually go one way, and it is they have 3 or 4 messages and then the person, poof, just out of thin air disappears. Now, this is actually called ghosting. I'm going to explain why this happens and what you can do about it. If you imagine you're on a dating app and you get 7 messages, you open one of them and it's, hey, you okay? You respond, yeah, good, thanks, you, and it kind of goes from there. That's a boring conversation. That person is very much likely to either unmatch you or just ghost you. But as well, even if you have an engaging conversation and you have your phone in your hand and you have 7 messages, this is what's called above the fold, because it's almost like page 1 of Google. Anything below that is page 2. So if the person that you've matched with is really active on dating apps and they're matching with a lot of people, they're going to be getting a lot of messages. So your message is just going to get buried and buried and buried. And sometimes it's not because of your profile or because you're not saying anything interesting. It's just a case of more people are messaging them. So you need to get in there quick about taking the person off platform. After you converse with this person, even 3 or 4 times, you actually want to ask whether you can take somebody off app. And when I mean this, I mean either going onto iMessage, regular message, WhatsApp, or even Instagram. Try and avoid Snapchat and Facebook and apps like that. They're a little bit outdated or childish, but Instagram's a really great one because people are always on there and they're always posting photographs of who they are. You might think this is a little bit too soon to actually ask somebody off app after even 4 or 5 messages, but seriously, it's not. A lot of people don't actually like using dating apps, and when you can be, again, turn into a little bit of an anomaly and say, here's my phone number or here's my Instagram, add me and let's chat on there. Now, the thing is that I would say is that you want to put your phone number or your Instagram. Don't ask for theirs. Because if you just say, hey, add me on here, if that person is interested in speaking to you, they will add you, and that's fine. If they don't, it means they're not really an active user or they're just not interested in speaking to you. That's absolutely fine. You just leave it there. And it might seem that you're cutting it off a little bit quickly than you should, but 9 times out of 10, people are going to want to speak off app and actually get to know this person online before, again, speaking to them more and organising a date. Try and aim between 4 and 10 messages for actually speaking to somebody off app. The message could literally be something as simple as this. By the way, I don't use Tinder much, here's my phone number. Or even, if it's okay with you, I'd rather speak on Instagram, and then you just put your name, your Instagram. It might seem a little bit scary doing this first if you've just been chatting to people for weeks on end on dating apps, but trust me, if you try this, you're going to be getting a lot better responses and you're hopefully going to be organising a lot more dates because of it.